Oh, it's so fun. You can put sensors right over the inset blocks now. Um, we'll call it behind bar. That makes more sense. Okay, that's what we want it to be. When we're in it, when we're out of it. Okay.
Inventory full.
There we go. Okay, so this room has automated lights. And that means when we walk in there, the lights turn on. When we walk out, the lights turn off. Perfect. And it's a little sensor right on top of the light, super compact. Love it. I really, really like designs like that.
Okay. I wonder. Let's see. Um, what's that? Okay. Are you moving again?
Could be. I mean, I'm not saying we're not, but have I added too many subgrids? I can't tell what you're doing because your stream is showing my stream.
I know. On purpose.
What is it? What is it that you're doing, and why do you think we're moving?
I was just sitting here and my screen the stairs kind of seemed to go up a little bit. So either I was sort of crouching every now and then or we were moving just a little bit.
Well, we're definitely always moving just a little bit, but it's kind of just how Space Engineers works.
I'm just asking. I wasn't
Well, so
complaining.
like,
I don't want to complain, man.
one of the ways that they differentiate spaceships from stations, besides the fact that a station is like, it's mounted into voxel, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a stationary, a base, a station as they call it. But in to make a ship, it has to be not bound to anything. But there's some weird little quasi areas with that. And anyway, if you where was I going with this? If you're making, if you have a ship, one of the key things that's different about it is that the game calculates it as always moving, even if ever so slightly, unless it's locked to something solid, like a voxel. So you'll see if you're in a ship that your speed will ever so slowly bounce up and down from 0, and that's why.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it's a thing. Well, let's just lean into the wood theme, huh? Then that maybe this should be wood too. Let's try this as wood. Just the brighter too. It is, yeah.
Okay, so now, I'm gonna
Now,
go
on MFI.
refresh my beverage. So I'm gonna keep showing his stream while I go refresh my beverage.
I don't know if I actually like that stuff being the wood tone or not, so let's just put a facade on it. Let's bring it back to how it was. Let's grab our wood panels, and let's go into the flat logs. And let's just do this. Can't place it. Because there's a robot head in the way? It is. Well, that's a bummer. Maybe that's good enough. I don't know. We'll make some variation. How about? Oh, honestly, that's not bad. Yeah, fine, whatever. Maybe those need to be gold. So yeah, the basic idea here, chatters, for those who are, or I should say lurkers, we have more lurkers than chatters tonight. The main idea here is when you come through this little connecting hallway here, this brings you into the commons area. Going down does take you into command control, which we're going to work on later. For now, it's literally just a single seat. But otherwise, yeah. So this is kind of like a commons area. I wanted to have a bit of an upper catwalk that looks down on it, and I'm thinking I kind of want to put a front window on here. This is as far as piloting the ship, this will be front orientation. So I like the idea of walking into the space and being able to see out a big window right here. And you could also just walk up on the catwalk, and perhaps there are more seats up here. And I wonder if we just put a light block there as well. Do we have a light in here at all? Don't think we do. Well, fancy that. Let's go back to our inset guy. Make sure we have the right color, slap that in, and we were doing that. Let me turn off my... Oh, I don't have it on. Okay, we just have some... This is just a very bright colored area, I guess. I don't know that I'm going to bother putting a sensor on that, though, and there's not a whole lot of space for it. Maybe... I guess right there, huh? Yeah, I could put a sensor right there, I suppose. But I just don't care. That light will stay on. It's a bathroom. And yeah, so I think our bar's looking pretty good. Our bartender bot's looking intimidating. We can always change the emotion. you're lurking and you want to chat one of these emotions and that's all you want to say, that's perfectly fine. That will instruct us to change all of the emotion blocks on the ship. One of them on the bartender is evil. And there's also one downstairs in the production area, which I will show you now. That one right there. And if you are just joining us, this is our space station that we have been meticulously building over the last, several episodes. They say you can't build circles in Space Engineers, but you just have to build on a large enough scale to be convincingly round enough. But we've been working on this, like I said, for quite a while. And, yeah. It's massive, as you can see. Oh, thank you for sharing my link, Veggie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can see we've got our space truck, the black object with the blue lights on the side. Looks a bit like a torpedo ship. That thing, that's our truck. It basically hauls cargo. Attached to it is the jump drive module, which is just a little mod that allows it to jump further. So when we need to go long distances, we snap that guy on. We really need to make like a bay for our modules. And we still need to make our instant colony modules yet. Which is something we've discussed, just never done. But at this point, there isn't. I don't know that there's a planet. Oh yeah, there's a moon we haven't visited yet, I want to say. Let's see. We've been to Alden. We've been to Irene 1C. We've definitely been to Joven. But have we been to Karis? So Irene is green with white clouds, but Karis has this like weird inky blue and green atmosphere. I actually don't know which ones we're closest to here. Are we anywhere near a planet here? I don't even see a planet here. Hello? Any planets? Where are we? I think I've got a small navigation panel here. Oh boy. We're the red dot. Here are the planets. We're a ways away. We may have to maybe use a GPS to get back, because wow, this base is a ways out there. I guess we can show you the green screen room. We needed to do some green screen videos. Oh, I forgot we left the lights on. The lights are so bright in here, but yeah, we needed a green screen room. Let's see. What do we really need to do right now? Guess I can match the. Yeah, I'll finish the pattern on the other side, but yeah, I think. Do you want to run any missions? Do you want to stop building conveyors? Is that what you're doing right now?
I'm not building conveyors.
Oh, mysterious.
I don't know if this one. Do I have to put these on? Um, okay, so this guy right here, is he going to be able to shoot me?
Which one? The one you're looking at right
Mhm.
here? Yeah, it can turn 360 degrees, and I think it can point straight up. No, it has a cone. It has a pitch limit that isn't exactly straight up. If you hit Control Plus and pull your welder out, basically if you go into the overlay called air tightness and specialized and aim at it with your welder, it'll show you the pitch limit as a red arc. So it isn't straight up and down. It has a weakness straight at its zenith.
So I should put it on a wide joint or a curved joint.
Quote number 5, there's no way my luck is that bad. Well, I mean, you have to understand it, I guess you could put you could put it on a hinge, but then who's controlling the hinge?
That's not what I said. Should I put it so that it has a U joint so it's facing outward, or do you think this is fine?
I think this
A
is
or
fine.
B? I don't really care.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I like how you have like a really nice assortment. You got Gatling for like just plucking away at him. You got missiles for like solid hits that they have to dodge, and then you've got the little cannon to just like give it some like heavy jabs.
Why can't this
This is
fit
nice.
on there? What's the problem?
Yeah, this thing here, I built this off stream. It's kind of dark, but it's a bit of it can work as a drone. I was gonna call it the Vampire originally because it had the fangs, but I just felt that was too edgelord, so I went with Squid after vampire squids. So that's how I got the name Squid. But I really like how these custom turrets you can just pack them in, and there's enough of shapes that you can do some interesting stuff with it. But kind of a turtle shell-like design on this one. Very, very compact cockpit area. In fact, when you hop in here, that's all you see. Very, very simple. Mostly a third person or a camera style ship.
I may try without this one, but we'll see. But I think this one's definitely going to need it.
We should probably have like a periscope-like camera on the ship, or on the station. I see what you're doing. Yeah. I think, I've been meaning to make a good railgun turret. I think I might pick a side and start building a railgun turret.
Well, the railguns, we want to make sure that it can shoot from all directions. I was thinking a railgun turret on the very top and the very bottom would be good places for those. But we don't have the bottom built, so you can't build it there, and you don't have the top built, so you can't build it there.
I think actually conversely, I have the top and bottom, but left and right. I think that's what I'm looking at here. Hold on, let me get a better view. Yeah, yellow's top. Blue and red are left and right, and that makes. Wait, is that blue down here as well? Was that supposed to be green?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I can tell you that what I'm talking about, the top and bottom, you don't have built yet. The bartender's in what I'm calling the top.
The bartender?
Mm-hmm.
The bartender's
in the living area with the green
The
screen
front?
and
Oh, so you think we should have stuff, uh, weaponry on the outside of this side of it?
I think if you put one there and then when we build the other side, that point at the bottom of the point, you put another one, those would be great sniper spots
Okay,
because
sure.
they can shoot farther than anything else. And so you should be able to cover, half of space from one side and the other half from the other.
Sure. Well, that ring is crazy intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just like even approaching it from straight on, it's like that's almost worse than approaching it from the ring side, like from the thin side of the ring. Because no matter, I think if you do what you're setting out to do here, it's an 360-degree ring of guns.
Mm-hmm.
Like those, but I agree with you that we need to have some additional coverage. In fact, I have an idea about that. That is going to break your pattern a little bit. So let me try an idea on this side here, just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. And I'm probably going to hack it down, but I just kind of want to like walk through the idea I've got with you. Let me just a second grab some parts. And what we're going to do is build a pod that comes out.
What are you doing there?
So one thing we never did discuss was decoy placement and how the new mechanics work in the game. So decoy placement used to be that if you had a decoy, it would cause the enemy guns to prioritize decoys over any other block. And so they would usually get shot first, and that meant that you were almost invulnerable. That made for kind of unrealistic gameplay, so what happened was they changed it so that decoys still work, but they have to be nearer to the gunner than the target they're shooting at. So it's not only a matter of taking priority, but it's distance from what's shooting at you. So in a way, you almost want to have like a long antenna with a decoy at the end of it, and then your gun's behind that, so that the decoy is drawing the most attention.
Mm-hmm.
And we very well could do a decoy on a uh, projector welder system where it's like, if the decoy gets shot, then it kicks on an event controller that projects it and prints another one, and then turns off the projector and turns off the welder. And it's
Okay.
just like any time the decoy gets shot, it just prints a new one.
Okay. I already have an idea for decoys. And it's
So
not what you're doing.
no, no. So that's not what I'm doing
Okay.
here. What I'm doing here is I want to make a pod, and that's going to give us some additional angle coverage. So I'm going to use some turrets just to show what I'm talking about. But I kind of thinking railgun turrets can go here. So just think about it like this, right? So that gives us, if someone does try to sneak up from the landing pad side, this gives us coverage that way. Because this is the weak point right here, right? If I'm in the inner part towards the tube, there's no guns that can really shoot at me here. But this pod solves that problem. And in theory, then we could make an extension off of that was like our decoy spear, right? Like, um, just to slap some stuff together quick, like something like that. But yeah, the point, what I'm thinking is, how do we solve the problem of these weak spots of like people flying into this gap right in here? And then my first thought was we'll just put stuff like right on the landing ring, just flat on it.
Well,
But
I think you're trying to solve something that I have ideas for. We just don't have the station built. Because we're also going to have guns up here. There's going to
you mean
be where I'm at right now.
where's
All the way around up here, we're going to have guns, which will cover the landing pad in this area here. We're going to have guns on top and bottom, which will cover the up and down.
well, there's piping on the very top and on the very bottom, but not on the front, back, and sides. Well, we might be able to work some. Well, I could probably make something work. Yeah, I can pull it off of those tubes there.
But
But
I'm
yeah,
not worried about it. I mean, we can definitely get piping in there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
I'm
out loud.
just. I mean, I don't. If you want to build these things out, that's fine, but that's not my idea. What I was going to do is on top of each one of these guns, build a 45 going up with a decoy on the top and bottom. So each gun would have 2 decoys protecting it. Now, if you want to put a camera on there, feel free.
Well, let me see if I've got the idea. So maybe something like, can we stack these? Really, we can stack these, right? Can't stack these?
Probably
That's
not.
annoying.
They probably aren't full blocks, are they? Or are they? Yeah, they are.
That's annoying.
Well, I was going to see about maybe
And
the...
I can't even put something on that. Oh god, those are so useless.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was thinking you could put like the... I don't know what they're called. The things you put in the center that I had to cut out.
Energy critical.
Oh, the beams.
Yeah. And then just put a decoy up there and a decoy at the bottom, and that would...
Something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little sloppy in design, but, I mean, we can cut things up a little bit. And I think the beams would look a lot better, so let me slap that together.
But that was what I was thinking we would do. I just haven't gotten to it yet, because I
Okay.
first had to get the piping, and then I got to get the guns, and then I got to do that, and, you know, I mean, it's just a lot of work.
And we got pop-ups there in chat. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to throw this idea out there because, yeah, that I'm seeing that's a blind spot with the ring idea.
What?
If you're right here, if you're inside the inner ring,
Yeah, you're going to be shot from the inside tube.
from the tube.
Yeah. That's what the tube's going to do, is protect you from that. But we can't put those guns on yet because we don't have the tube fully built.
Yeah, Pop-Up
I mean,
Sir
we
is
can put
back
some.
and got quote 15. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Hey,
Which I'm doing.
hey.
I'm doing.
I feel like that was directed right at us.
I'm just saying I did. I'm doing. You
In
know?
progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't say. You certainly can't say you're not putting in the effort.
So I got that, and then I think it was one of these, and then it was.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong already. See you later. Ah, that was good. I needed to use the excuse me, the advanced rotor, because the regular rotor does not move ammo, and that's kind of a crucial part of having a turret. Well, it's good to have you back in chat, Pop-Up Sir. Are you in the game yet? Nope, you're not. So are you jumping back in? It'd be lovely to have you again. We're building out guns around the ring, and I think I'm taking the time to build a railgun.
By the way, this thing you built right here.
Yeah?
Can we move that over one side or something? Because if I'm running in, because I got to get energy, this stops me.
Oh,
As
I thought it
just
looked really
found
nice
out.
when you walk in the door.
It
and
looks nice, but maybe hanging down maybe would be... It's just if you're running in a hurry trying not to die, you run straight into it.
How do you know this?
Because I just did it.
Did you on a live?
No, but I came
Oh.
close.
Oh,
I was
okay.
losing health, I know that.
I got excited for a moment.
You just want me to catch up, I know. I get it.
Yeah, do you know how many I'm at right now?
You told me.
I'm at
But-
8 because I smashed myself today.
Okay. I'm just trying to get my work done. People keep... Let's see. I think it was artillery first.
My energy is low.
Wasn't it?
So put that there. Slap another one of these guys on. Hack the
Yeah,
head off. Put a small
artillery.
one on.
And then assault. Okay.
Now we can build on over.
Hillary.